G'day folks, my name is Loki and today we are taking a look at the recently released Thymesia. Now before we move on, don't forget to like and subscribe, it does help the channel enormously, and please let me know in the comments your thoughts on this game. Now Thymesia is definitely not a game I would normally play. So full disclosure, I did use a combat mod. I was not doing very well at this game at all, and I thought, well look, I'm going to have to do something here, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get through enough of the game to be able to give you guys an objective view of it. So I did use a combat mod, just so you know. Alright, so for the good, there is a tutorial to run you through the basics, and you definitely... I believe you definitely need it in this game. There's a lot of variations on what you can do and how you can do it, and the tutorial runs you through the bulk of that. Now, something that I wouldn't normally comment on, but the game is really well lit, so you can actually see where you're going. Now, I've played games where, you know, it's dark and it's gritty and you can barely see a thing, and it's this artificial way of making the game feel more challenging. And this is not the case with Thymesia. It certainly has that dark kind of atmosphere about it. You know that this is like a serious game, but at the same time, you can actually see where you're going, and that is really helpful. There is an interesting combination of skills, weapons, and leveling that it introduces you to that a little bit in the tutorial, and then as you move further into the game, you get more access to, you know, change these things. So your options for builds and play style, you've got a lot of leverage in that respect. The bad. The lack of a minimap made navigation confusing and quite frustrating at times. There are parts of the game that felt repetitive. I found myself constantly backtracking and retracing my steps in an effort to try and find a way forward. To be honest, most of the time I felt like I was running around in circles and just achieving little to nothing. Now, I don't know that with how the game is designed that a mini-map would specifically help, but having no way of, you know, it's very hard. There's no sort of like fog of war that, you know, uncovers and, you know, you can see where you've been. It's not that there isn't just a mini map, there's no world map. So it does make it quite challenging to figure out where you are and where you're trying to go, sort of thing. So yeah, that one I really didn't like that part of the game. But then again, I'm not known for being particularly patient, so that could definitely come into it as well. For the ugly, at the time of recording, I found no game-breaking bugs or glitches, and so that means an empty ugly bucket. Do I recommend it? Well, that depends. If you're a fan of Dark Souls types of games and are patient, Thymesia will likely deliver the challenge that you're looking for. Is it worth the price? The price is more than reasonable for what is an interesting and challenging game. So there you have it, guys. That's my first impressions of Thymesia. Let me know down below if you agree or disagree. And all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, stay slinky, and I'll see you in the next video.